South Africa boasts a remarkable diversity of ever-changing landscapes that are characterized by their contrasting terrains and the communities that inhabit them. The continued and sustained availability of natural resources is vital for societal well-being. Humanity is facing grand challenges such as climate change, loss of biodiversity, changes in land use, pollution to the land and atmosphere, and degradation of water sources. To address these challenges and to drive global and national policy, we need long-term interdisciplinary observations and a platform to support interdisciplinary science. Ecosystem processes and drivers of change interact in complex ways across various temporal and spatial scales. In order to understand this complexity, research on ecosystems and biodiversity must delve into the interconnected Earth system. Large amounts of diverse, long-term data measured in a consistent manner are required. This necessitates a dedicated environmental research infrastructure to harmonize observations, maintain instrumentation and platforms, and synthesize and curate long-term diverse data. This is of a scope that is beyond the capacity of individual scientists or traditional research projects. The South African Research Infrastructure Roadmap, or SARIR, was launched in 2016. The SARIR objective, driven by the Department of Science, Technology and Innovation, is to provide a strategic framework for planning, implementing, monitoring, and evaluating the provision of research infrastructures necessary for a competitive and sustainable national system of innovation. 3 of the research infrastructures are managed by the National Research Foundation, including the expanded Freshwater and Terrestrial Environmental Observation Network known as EFTEON. EFTEON is a dedicated research infrastructure that aims to provide and operate a network of well-instrumented landscape-level platforms with open access data systems and tools. EFTEON is implemented through SAEON and largely modeled on SAEON's well-established network of terrestrial nodes and network sites. There are 6 EFTEON landscapes across South Africa, which are representative of the major biomes, human-transformed ecosystems, and their coupled hydrological systems. The landscape's core sites have a standard set of automated state-of-the-art instruments covering the carbon and water cycles, meteorology and air quality, as well as standardized repeated manual measurements of biodiversity, vegetation, productivity, ecosystem condition, ecosystem service provision, and water quality and supply. A larger set of sites occur across the landscapes, with simpler standard automated instruments and repeated manual measurements, including household survey data collection in surrounding communities. Data will also support the National Sustainable Development Goals, particularly quality education, clean water and sanitation, sustainable cities and communities, climate action, life below water, and life on land. Data on carbon fluxes and ecosystem carbon storage from the EFTEON observation platforms will support efforts to comply with international conventions like the UNFCCC Paris Agreement, and the integrated data production will support modeling and remote sensing product development and validation. The nature of the EFTEON research infrastructure platforms allows for collaboration with universities and other research organizations to train students, young researchers, and environmental observation technicians. EFTEON has been designed to offer 3 levels of formal stakeholder engagement, encompassing strategic input from line department and scientific societies, committees where experts provide input, and engagement with communities and education groups such as schools or citizen science initiatives. The EFTEON mission is to develop world-class environmental research infrastructure in South Africa for a sustainable society, conforming with the NRF vision of advancing knowledge, transforming lives, inspiring a nation.